Thanks. I'll have a look, but normally when something rises that much that quickly, it's either due to low liquidity or, of course, small micro cap company which has won a major contract or there's some news or speculation. The point I'm making is that kind of volatility can work in both directions. And there's two types of stock market. There's the stock market for what you would term speculation. Another less polite word is gambling. And people do that, just like they go to Vegas and they say, well, I think this might go up, this might, and it might continue up and so on. I tend to avoid that and the more volatile companies, and you might say, well, you're a fool, you could make a fortune in Vegas, and you may well do so. All investing is personal. So for me, I tend to look for companies which are far more stable. And if you look at it like this, it's sort of the tortoise and the hare. I far prefer the slow and steady as opposed to trying to hit the jackpot and get rich quick. In my younger days, I used to invest in penny stocks which were trading at say 2, 3, 4, 5 pence in the UK markets. And out of every 10, sure, 1 or 2 would shoot up double, triple, quadruple. 1 or 2 would go bankrupt and the rest would go up a little or down a little. In the end, after a lot of effort and numerous years of doing this, the returns were no better overall than just picking good quality companies and having less of a volatile time and less time needed to monitor those companies. So I decided that if time is money and I want my mental health and peace of mind, then trying to go at the speculating end, the punt, the gamble, I'd keep to Vegas. Of course, you might do it because you think sometimes it's fun. The problem is, again, for me, and I'm teetotal, I suspect it would be a bit like if I started having a little bit of a tipple, a bit of a drink. I suspect I'll get a bit addicted to it. And before you know it, I'm at Alcoholics Anonymous. So I've always kept that discipline of staying away from the gamble, the punt, the highly volatile stock. Now, as I said, I'll have a look at this company, but in my experience, I've never met a company yet which has gone up so much so quickly without having extraordinary downside volatility as well, and therefore not one for me. Sorry.